justice, the establishment of al-adl wal-qist. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that the very essential reason that this Quran, أنزلنا إليك الكتاب, this book was revealed to you, and you, your life message, Ya Muhammad, ليقوم الناس بالقسط, that mankind can establish justice, fairness, equity amongst each other. The very elemental element of the Quran is that it's supposed to purify ourselves from every gross injustice that we encounter into the world. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that those who stand up, look at the words, كُونُوا قَوَّامِينَ لِلَّهِ, be of those who stand up before Allah, for God, as a way of testifying in front of Allah, شُهَدَاءَ بِالْقِسْطِ, witnessing your life, witnessing with your words, witnessing with your intent, witnessing with your behavior, an establishment of al-qist and justice, وَلَوْ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِكُمْ, even if it means it's a self-indictment of criminality against yourself, your people, your own nation, our own community. And at times, subhanallah, we fail at this as Muslims, as an ummah, where we do not call out that which should be spoken out against, where we allow racism to be in our households, where we allow sexism and inappropriate dealings with our daughters and wives and misunderstandings and inequity to continue, where we allow people to dominate with a politics of fear, where we allow that our teachings of the Quran are not the mandate of life, but we seek other isms instead of it. Justice is the clearest mandate of all of the scriptures that were sent. لِيَقُومَ النَّاسُ بِالْقِسْطِ, that mankind will stand up in equity and fairness and justice for all. And there is no distinction between the tall and the short and the dark and the light in color, the male and the female before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That there is a right and a rule of law for everyone is equitable under it. That becomes a powerful purifying factor for our hearts. My dear sister who has suffered under toil, know that justice is meant in the Quran. And if you haven't seen it in the household, haven't seen it as you were raised up or grew in your community, know it's not because it is not the mandate of Allah, but because of the sins of mankind. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to reclaim the sunnah and the tradition of the Prophet ﷺ, that we raise up upon an ummah those who establish justice, even if it means we call ourselves out. The Prophet ﷺ said, of the greatest jihad, of the greatest struggle for the truth, is to speak a word of truth to one who is a tyrant and is able to wreak havoc upon us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to stand up for the truth wherever it may be upon an enlightened and practiced way of the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allahumma ameen.